like we're just about done with Connacht. Let's see. So I have to fill the heart with weird spawn creatures. I wonder if I can use a portion of each. Weird spawn creatures and my own life. Cause I don't know. What's the difference between the two? If I use weird creatures or if I don't. They're both basically the same. I hit the button. Oh, I can't parry with... What is that? Oh. No Wicker Man. Oh. Is this the Wicker Man where they nuked all the druids? Oh. I don't trust these rocks. Oh. That's the Wicker Man. Looks like a one-way. Well, looks like you can jump down. But I don't know if you can get back up. Would you have to make a fire down there to tell you? There's just something down here. Look at that. His crown. I have a feeling we're gonna be coming back here. Is this guy gonna be awake when I get there? Holy shit, dude. Where even am I? Okay. that damage seems a little weak. Look at all of them. Where'd they all come from? That doesn't seem right. Look at all of them. Holy shit. They're really tanky too. Look at them all. Sheesh. Those things were tough.
Ah, so you've chosen to wrangle unwilling lives and cram them inside. I can almost feel them churning within. I'm curious to see what will come of it. Here, this is no peaceful heart. I hope your friend is strong enough to tame it. It was a pleasure. Give Bayor my regards. I hope his new heart brings him happiness.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna be able to tame that heart. Let's see what comes of it. I wonder if he goes insane. I didn't get any unidentified items from that. Alright.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
What do you need? What do you need? What? That's amazing. What materials did he use? What else was needed? Did he tell you how to make it? Oh my. I have so many questions. But those can wait. First things first. For this, I will need your help, my friend. Once more, as always. So, shall we begin?
He's gonna be a little weird.
Reconsider? And then what? Live with this failing heart, wondering how much longer it'll last? Waiting for the moment when the smallest thing, some bad word or stupid quarrel, shatters it completely? Why, in your opinion, should I back out now? Give me one good reason. No. I've survived one foul magic. I'll survive another. No. I've survived one foul magic. I'll survive another. I won't let myself die because of a weakened heart. Let's begin. I suppose that's it. Surprising how simple it is to look into someone's heart and tear it out, isn't it? It's different. Everything looks a bit like it's mired in fog. But I don't feel bad. In fact, I feel good. I feel stronger. I guess more will become clear with time. For now, I'll just have to wait and see. The measure of my debt to you is 2 hearts. I don't know how a man could ever repay something like that. I'll be going back to work. Visit me sometime. Don't be a stranger.
Beor's fully recovered. He's doing well and making his own decisions. He doesn't need an old man hovering over him anymore. And, well, to be honest, I've been waiting for this moment. I'm proud of him, but you didn't hear that from me. You've done right by me, so I'll give you some advice. This whole expedition is madness, but as they say, sometimes there's method in madness. And I'll admit, I'm glad these old bones can still be useful. I might not think much of our Lord, but I won't turn my back on him when he needs help. This isn't just about him. It's about our home. I'll do whatever I can for Kuanacht. Tell Yvain he can count on me, even if it's the last journey I'll ever take.
Oh, was that a little bit of foreshadowing? Time to go turn it in.
You lost or what?
The less attention, the better.
What news? The people I told you about. Have any of them agreed to join me on the quest for the Holy Grail? Ah, now that is truly wonderful news. You've achieved what seemed impossible. I'm grateful that fate has guided you to my side. With Niante, Magat, and Ifra, we shall strive to restore hope to the people of Kuanacht. You've done me a great favor, so allow me to repay you. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Kuanacht and earned my deepest gratitude. Let my repayment be the blessing my lineage received from King Arthur himself. Be the shield that watches over Kuanacht, as House Terion has done for generations.
Oh, check it out.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful. I am the wall between order and ruin.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind, even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that. It needs structures, memory, and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield?
Yes. One to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility? I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon, and may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come.
Now I understand. The shield isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself. But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies, not blades, but corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes understood that. Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man. A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people. I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power, tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy, left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's theater. People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand. I named his bloodline the Shield of Kuanacht, and granted them dominion over this Menhir, with full autonomy. The land here is among the richest in Avalon. This place was meant to stand as a counterweight to Camelot's rising power. We gave our people peace, but they've come to take it for granted. Perhaps those who live without struggle grow soft, and in comfort, they let go of their values. Symbols, without the will to uphold them, are little more than ornament. Turn every resource toward understanding why the weirdness is returning and stopping it. Hiding in Camelot is cowardice. Staying here? Stupidity. But what I would do doesn't matter. This is precisely why Palamedes was made Avalon's shield, to judge for himself what serves the people. Even if it meant standing against me. Merlin wanted me to become a symbol. But I realized that one person, one myth, won't be enough. This kingdom needed more. It needed to stand on stronger foundations. And so, I left mementos behind, to serve as cornerstones for various facets of the kingdom. It seems we were both wrong about this. All I've seen here is fear. Indecisive men wearing the mask of power. But their power comes from symbols they don't even understand. And when a decision needs to be made, they hesitate. When danger appears, they flinch. Denholm, commander of Camelot's forces, is incapable of acting without direct orders. Yvain, a descendant of Palamedes, yet too weak to stand against choices that harm his people. Their fear breeds indecision. If you cannot choose, you cannot protect. And if you cannot protect, Avalon rots. It was you the men here responded to, and you who rekindled it. You did all the work, turned the situation into something Yvain could exploit. Without that, Kuanacht would still be waiting. For what? A miracle? That's why I have to come back. Without us, without hands that act, this land just waits and rots. Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king, still hold feasts in my name. Feasts won't save them, but action might. We've wasted enough time. Let's move to the Forlorn Swords and find my crown. Let's make me whole. It's the last hope for this wretched kingdom of ruin.
Stay quiet. Stay safe.
Are you sure you want to do this? You can still back out. Camelot will surely forgive you for this insubordination.
I have never been more certain of anything in my life. This is the only way.
Fine. Do as you will. Look who woke up. You're a bit late, though. You missed the show. Our Lord gave a rousing speech to his subjects explaining why he's going to leave them in these dire times. I'll leave you two. I need to start cleaning up the mess you made, Yvain. And before I forget, some shady-looking character was looking for you. Didn't tell me his name, but said you're old friends. Said he'll wait nearby.
Greetings, friend of our house. What may I do for you today? I cannot say for certain, but I have faith that Anselm will manage. Truth be told, he's been the one keeping things in order for quite some time now. Since Maeve's passing, I've been all too aware of how much I've neglected my responsibilities. Camelot will keep the peace in my stead, and I can only hope that the people of Connacht will come to trust Denholm and his men. We may not agree on every matter, but I cannot deny Denholm's honor. When I return, it will have to be enough. So, I thank you once more. House Terion is... no, wait. I am personally deeply indebted to you. Because of your efforts, my family has the chance to reclaim the glory it once knew. As soon as the necessary preparations are complete, with any luck, it won't take much longer. Ansem will assume my duties in my absence. He is my most trusted man, and he is respected by the people. For now, he's assisting me in gathering supplies. I do not know when or if I will return. Connacht and its people must be ready for either eventuality. Really? I hope he supports my decision to embark on the quest for the Holy Grail. Although, in truth, it doesn't really matter. I made my decision, and I'll stand by it. Whether my noble ancestor approves or not. Well, and now you are the shield of my people. I trust you will ensure that his blessing is not squandered. House Terion ends with me. Lady Maeve was never granted the chance to give me an heir. And I couldn't bring myself to take another wife or continue the lineage while the world I knew crumbled around me. But your words are kind. The story of my family began in glory, and in glory, it will end. Farewell.
I was wondering if I'd get to see him again. Wonder what he wants.
Well, well, look at you. Moving along nicely, aren't we? You're piecing him back together faster than I expected. We're getting closer to the end. And since you've proven yourself so capable, maybe it's time. You should have enough power now to enter his mansion. Here, go to this place and see if the door opens for you. No. If you want to know the truth about the man pulling the strings, it's time you took a look behind the curtain. It's the house of someone I once called my employer, Orin. The same one whose plans got you out of the island asylum. I don't know. We stopped seeing eye to eye on certain things, and our relationship soured. No, not really. There's one last piece of Arthur's soul waiting for you. The third artifact. His crown, this time. You'll find it deep in the Forlorn Swords, in the capital city of Dalriata. Meet with Gerfan. He'll either attack you on sight, or explain everything patiently, depending on how he feels about... Oh, you'll see for yourself. How would I know? I'd say going into Dalriata territory is a surprise all on its own. But don't worry, they've got bigger problems at the moment than you sneaking off with their sacred helmet. Once you're done, meet me at the Charred Conclave. That's where we'll finish this, one way or another.
You need something?
Ah, the tower. The weird tower. There's also one over here by this stone altar. that I kind of want to check out. So I'll probably check that one out first.
Have some spare food or coin? Always a pleasure to...
Ah! I don't remember where this thing was.
Show yourself!
Oh, there they are. Where's the button? What is this? Shard of Fallen Sky? Raise your one-handed proficiency by 24? The land is ours, so we shall defend it at all costs. In life and death we shall fight. But where's the button? Is it on the other side? Ah. Here, maybe? It's broken. What's in here? Research notes. The discovery of this colossal beast has left me in awe and confusion. Encased in stone, its mummified remains stands as a testament to an age long forgotten. Most visible is the head, an enormous structure with an elongated trunk-like appendage protruding from the center. This trunk, if I may call it that, ends in what appears to be a pair of nostrils, an anatomical feature unprecedented in any known creature. The beast's eyes, now hollow and lifeless, once must have held a commanding presence. They are large, situated on either side of the head, and hint at a creature with significant intelligence and perceptual abilities. The tusks, great and carved and menacing, extend outward, each one as thick as a man's arm, and seemingly designed for purposes beyond mere feeding. Could these have been used in combat or as tools to manipulate its environment? The petrified visage of this creature continues to baffle and fascinate. The skin, turned to stone, bears a rugged texture, suggesting a hide that was once both durable and impenetrable. The ears, now mere stone slabs, are vast and fan-like. I hypothesize that in life these served as a crucial function, perhaps in regulating body temperature or in social communication with others of its kind. In its head, the primary visible part of the mummified form reveals much and yet leaves more to the imagination. The trunk is a feature unlike any other, suggesting a highly specialized mode of interaction with its surroundings. The tusks add to the mystery not just in their size and strength, but in their sheer presence. Were they tools of peace or instruments of war? This beast, frozen in time and stone, remains a riddle. The local folklore paints it as a demon, a creature of chaos and destruction. However, I am compelled to consider the possibility of it being a majestic relic of an era lost to darkness. Its presence here, undisturbed and enigmatic, hints at the secrets that the earth itself may never fully reveal. What the heck? Surprising to find a weird stump. I don't remember there being an entrance to that. But that elephant looks mean. Mean and angry. Come here, bugging. Ow. I'll take a look though. I thought it was just a sculpture, to be honest. I don't know if I got sneak attack bonus from that.
Watch your backs. Show me what you are made of.
guy was there. I think I'm gonna run over to him though. Another bear.
Certainly.
Shard of Fallen Sky.
Sadly.
I should just tell you.
is a bold decision, and I am glad he finally made it. It was wise of him to invoke the old laws. Camelot will not dare to break them, and the men here will remain in Kuanacht, at least until the lives of its people are in immediate danger. It's an ancient law I established myself. I am glad you chose to help him. With company like this, his mission may yet succeed. Even if Yvain does not return, his actions will be remembered. Of that, I am certain.
Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn. I am Orin, your majesty's devoted servant, and the apprentice of your friend Merlin. Nothing would bring me greater joy than meeting you face to face. Alas, that must wait, for our paths have yet to cross, though I hope it will be soon. In the meantime, please treat my home as your own. Make yourself comfortable. Rest from your hardships, and seek the knowledge you require. And you, brave vessel, remember to heed your lord, King Arthur, now and always.
The plot thickens. I wasn't expecting it to be so straightforward. Gallic. Ring of Reduced Conjuration. Reduce the amount of mana blocked. Okay. Look at that. Today, once again, I was asked to summon the king. They claimed that civil war was the reason enough to bring Arthur back, to restore order. All my arguments were in vain. I warned them. The more often we wake him, the worse his state becomes. Naturally, the knights of the Round Table were quick to remind me of Merlin's binding oath, that when they call upon me, it is my duty to summon the once and future king. So I did as they commanded, and yes, it's true that Arthur's appearance struck fear into the hearts of their enemies. No surprise there. Arthur no longer resembles who he once was. He appeared as little more than a twisted heap of flesh, unable to speak, growling and waving his fist. Thankfully, that was enough to crush the rebellion before it could take root. Afterwards, I spoke with Lancelot. He agreed that Arthur's summoning must be halted, at least until I find a way to bring him back in his true form. Personally, I believe Merlin's method deserves a second look. It was he who instructed me to call upon the king according to aspects suited to the crisis at hand. It's hard to accept the idea that my master may have been wrong, but I know the nature of war and how quickly decisions are made when blood is on the ground. Perhaps he missed something. Perhaps he didn't have enough time to weigh every risk. Tearing a soul apart is powerful magic. It should never be done in haste. And yet he swore he had no choice. The only difference is, I have time, and I intend to use it. Just a potion. Color is Grace. Increases the physical damage of your summons. Restoring King Soul is 100% more effective. Fairy Tales of the South, Volume 1. One Rowan night, a woman came to the forest witch's hut at the edge of the grubwood, swaying, reeking of soot and blood. Her eyes were dark with grief. She spoke of fire, bandits, of her lover's dying screams. How she ran until her legs gave out. "Why are you here?" asked the witch. "I want to kill them, tear them apart, taste their blood, and make them scream." The witch placed a vial in her hand. "This will grant you power, but you won't live to see dawn." The woman nodded. She found the raiders, broke their bones, licked them clean, crushed their skulls in her fists. The forest ran red with their terror. As the sun rose, her strength faded. She collapsed in blood and silence. Death came, but she felt no fear, only relief. The witch had kept her promise. Some variant of the Dalriata Berserker potion. Must have been Pictish, though. It mentions grubwood. It's curious. There's likely something useful to be found in this fable. Kind of grotesque goal there. take that too. Yeah. We're gonna go up first.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. I've memorized Merlin's plan for your resurrection. Yet I'm certain my master made a mistake somewhere. I just can't pinpoint quite where. The theory of revival itself, the technique for performing the ritual was flawless. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king.
Am I too far away from him to continue? Go ahead.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. I've memorized Merlin's plan for your resurrection. Yet I'm certain my master made a mistake somewhere. I just can't pinpoint quite where. The theory of revival itself, the technique for performing the ritual was flawless. After all, you always return to us. But I saw how much suffering each resurrection caused you. I wanted to find a way to bring you back to us as the person you truly wished to be.
Indeed. I found more of Merlin's notes. It's incredible how many spells my master managed to develop in this inhospitable land. If I ever return to the surface, I'll have to try them out. Not that I'm in any hurry, as Caradoc ensures I have everything I need to stay focused on my research. Besides, Kingi requires my constant care. I swear, if he hadn't inherited Caradoc's immortality, I'd have put him out of his misery long ago. But as it is, we're stuck with each other. He won't die, he won't starve. And iron doesn't work. Maybe when Arthur returns, he'll help me deal with this cursed beast. Orin, I do wonder sometimes what possesses you to ask me these questions again and again, even though by now you must know exactly what my answer will be. Is it madness, simple pig-headedness? Or perhaps old age is finally catching up to you despite your best efforts? You know, I find no amusement in watching the hollow shell of my brother hobble mindlessly around the island, all thanks to the sheer incompetence of the so-called ruling council. And yet, as I've told you before, I do not believe your idea of bringing him back fully has any merit whatsoever. Why won't you people finally let him rest and try thinking of for yourselves? I know it's a daunting task, but surely you have the time, since you keep wasting it pestering me for help. As for my answer, I've attached a few notes about my latest design. I recommend you follow my instructions, and when it is done, shove it where the sun doesn't shine. Respectfully. Looks like down is the only other way I have. It's this way? No. Straight? Yep. Ah! Need to grab that plate.
My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. You know how many brave knights gave their lives so we could... My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. You know how many brave knights gave their lives so we could find a way to bring you back. But their sacrifice was not in vain. With you here, Avalon has a chance to become a true paradise. And now, I believe I've found the way to make it happen.
Alright. Part 2. There's been a shift among the knights of the Round Table. Today, yet another Lancelot came to me, demanding I summon the king. Once again, my arguments fell on deaf ears. I told him it's too soon. I still don't have a way to restore Arthur in full. He didn't believe me when I told him the state of the king appeared in last time. He didn't believe me when I told him the state the king appeared in last time. I was bound by oath, and so I obeyed. Arthur returned, broken beyond use. He couldn't support the knights this time. He could barely remain upright. Palamedes died on the spot the moment he saw him. His heart gave out from the shock. Even Lancelot finally agreed with his predecessor. The moment we left the resurrection chamber and the rest of the knights went off to plan their next campaign, a stranger ran up to me. It took me a moment to recognize him. Caradoc, my old friend, the one who once agreed to be the subject of the immortality experiment, back before Merlin declared that immortality was no longer enough. I was glad to see him, and even more glad for the idea he brought. Caradoc reminded me of the wording of the oath. I must answer the call of the Knights of the Round Table, but what if they can't reach me? What if they can't summon me, or find me at all? Right now, they use a summoning spell to call me into service, but if I can create a space where the spell cannot take hold, they'll be unable to reach me, and so I will not be able to answer. That would give me what I have never had, time. Time to work in peace on our way to restore King Arthur in all the glory and majesty he once commanded, and still deserves. So was he successful? He was able to find the time he needed. In the golden age of the Horns of the South, when ships filled the shores, there lived a talented seamstress. She fell in love with a druid of the Southern Circle, but he was proud and spurned her, saying, "Weave me a shirt from gossamer. Only then will I take you as my bride." Undeterred, she walked into the weirdness that night, found a thread light and strong, and sewed the shirt. When she gave it to him, he demanded, "Now make me gloves of pure weirdness. Only then will I take you as my bride." Fearlessly, she went into the night, found starlit crystals, and using the thread, wove them into gloves. "Fine," said the druid. "Meet me at dawn in the great cromlech, and we shall be married." But when she came to wed him, the druids caged her, forcing her to weave the weirdness until her death and beyond. For druids care not for love or devotion, only for power. Orin's note: if the gossamer thread, an ethereal cobweb, and the starlit crystals, the weird stone, it would make a powerful armor. Needs an additional binding agent though. Spell wardens. What is this? Holy, look at those boots. Flames Embrace. You take 50% less damage from the burn status effect. Increases mana regeneration and stamina regeneration by 33% when burning. Your dash and invincibility window increased. Receiving damage has a 25% chance to lower your movement speed by half for 3 seconds. Hex Grip Van Braces. Increases physical damage by 50% of your spell power. That's kind of interesting. Kind of gives you this battle mage type of build. Manifesto. Slaughter. My dear brothers, who saw fit to cast me out of the circle for going against nature, know this. I have not spoken my last word. I will not deny your accusations, for is going against nature not the logical next step after mastering it? Nature is not merely to be respected or obeyed, but to be subjugated. Neither life nor death should be set in stone. You draw power from this land, yet you fail to see its full potential. The end, any end, is but an illusion. The great Merlin understood this, but you choose to turn your backs on his teachings, calling them irresponsible. Mark my words, brothers, one day you will pay dearly for your cowardice. This world is ours, its secrets belong to us. Its laws should be shaped by us. There should be no aspect of Avalon beyond our control. I will not stop my research. I intend to leave a long and lasting mark upon this world, and there is nothing you can do to stop me. A bit insane, but he does have a few interesting ideas. Part 3. Butter. Oh. I won't lie, my workshop, hidden deep in the weirdness, serves its purpose brilliantly. Caradoc tells me the knights have tried summoning me more than once, but their calls go unheard. Good. I've had time to reflect on Merlin's methods, and I've come to believe my master made one critical mistake. As difficult as soul-splitting may be, it is still possible, but the summoning that should have drawn on all fragments of Arthur's soul, not just the aspects we needed at the time. When the knights needed Arthur the warrior, we called upon Excalibur. When the Dalriada stirred, we reached for the crown. Why, Merlin? Why did you ever think that was a good idea? What made Arthur who he was the fact that he was whole. We cannot treat his soul like a tavern platter, picking only the cut that suits our appetite. Poor Arthur. If only I'd thought of this sooner, perhaps I could have spared him much suffering. Okay. It basically tells us what we already know, though. Kind of gives us an explanation for why we're doing this, though, which is good, right? Is there any reason to be... No, this is over. Alright. Time to move forward. Time to go to the Forlorn Swords! Aren't we excited? I mean, we also have Sarah's too, but we'll wait. We'll wait on that. I do want to do Call of Darvaner, Gerfaner. We definitely got some interesting spells and whatnot. That's pretty exciting. I'll put one of these in here. The Horned Warden's Boots. Where did I get these? I have to go sell some goodies. Ah! Didn't want to sell that. Wait.
He might have been, but I don't recall us ever meeting in person. Merlin had many apprentices, and Nimue was the most gifted among them. But even she never spoke in my presence. It is possible Merlin forbade his students from speaking to me, though why he would do such a thing, I cannot say. But Orin seems devoted to a cause he believes in. It's a refreshing perspective, and unlike any we've seen so far. Honestly, I had hoped his discoveries might help me recover some of my lost memories. Sadly, they did not. I remember what Merlin and I chose to do. I simply thought I could reconstruct the reasoning behind our decision. But it seems even Orin wasn't certain of that. I regret that Merlin didn't share his thoughts and decisions with his apprentices. They might have helped us now, on this journey. I'm not ready to answer that question. And I sense the final decision won't be mine to make. You're more important than you think. And our fates are bound together to the very end. In the end, Orin's opinion may not even matter.
Down one ogre. Archdruid's boots. I didn't know that praying at these would give you items. Gallic. I don't need that. Wow. I bet they expect you to be pretty big once you enter this zone. Three hits for a bear. What are you? Smuggler's hideout? Volker, clansfolk kilt. Oh, look. There be titanium in these hills. Little bit confused why this isn't like a cave or anything on the map. You did slight my honor, but don't worry, I won't kill you. That doesn't mean I won't make you suffer a little. You're right, though. You would make a good Dalriada. You wouldn't last long, but you would be glorious. Still, I don't want you taking unnecessary risks. More doesn't always mean better. And while we're on that topic, I've got some new clients from the tribes. Now it'll be crucial to cover our tracks. If the elders start noticing something amiss, we might be in trouble. I love you too, you know, even if you sometimes get on my nerves. Reading your message, one would think that of the two of us, I am not the Camelocian. You sound a little cautious, my love. Very unlike a Dalriada. I jest, of course. Don't kill me the next time you see me. I do not mean to slight your honor. In all seriousness, you have nothing to worry about. I have paid off the lads at the gate, and the transport will be delayed so it arrives at night. We will have enough Etherbloom to lie low for a couple of months. We can use that time to make plans for the future. I can't stay today. I'm needed at the infirmary. I love you, Lick. Don't forget that, Licky. Licky. The way they talk to each other is just a bit strange. I'm still not convinced that stealing an entire shipment is a good idea. I know your comrades aren't the brightest, but even they may start to suspect something if a whole delivery goes missing. What have we now is good, Paulus, safe. We are making enough to shut this down by the end of the year and leave this place for something better. Why is it that the Camelocians never know when to stop? I'll be out today. I need to speak with a few contacts within the tribes. Think about what I said, will you? I had a feeling. Ooh. Verdant Adder. Sneak attack damage. Getting on your nerves is my favorite pastime. You're so beautiful and your anger so forceful. Any punishment you decide to mete out, I will receive gladly. Just make sure it's thorough, otherwise I won't learn. As for the Dalriata, I trust you to handle them. As amusing as I find the notion of entire villages of warriors lying around, thinking happy thoughts while making us rich, I know it is a futile dream. We may need to start setting up more middlemen, so it is harder to trace the source back to us. But that is a matter for later. I hope I will finally get to see you again soon. Just picked up another mug. Deeg? Deeg? Here lies the Camelosian dog along with his traitorous witch. They sought to weaken the tribes for their own gain. May the Camelosian rot here forever while we piss on his grave. May the witch's name be forgotten. May her ancestors turn on her as she turned on her own king. Looks like they were found out, honestly. We still didn't find that raven thing. Remor's Caves. is a polar bear. A much beefier bear.
We're not alone. You're no match for our man. You're only making me angry.
Ooh, the crow is in here. Let's go. Let's go talk to the Pict. Of course. Hey, look who it is.
Let me guess. Vidar sent you. I was wondering when he'd finally get around to me. Always thorough, that one. But haven't we met before? Down in the depths of the island asylum? Ah, so we were rats in the same cage. Small world. And now you're here, playing executioner? Funny how fate works. So, any questions before we get to the point of your visit? I think you already know the answer to that. I'm a crow, and we have friends in important places. Island Asylum is no different. One such friend was very apologetic about my capture. The moment I got out of my cell, soon after our chat, he found me and smuggled me back to shore. I know you must despise us working with Vidar and all, but trust me, being a crow has its perks. Not at all. They wanted a Pict and they caught me off guard. And I have my suspicions about who ratted out my hiding place. I'm more than sure it was our mutual friend, also a Pict. Ring any bells? Oh, I know him all right. He's the reason I had to run from my own people. I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for the children of Morrigan. They gave me back my life, my purpose, my family. Vidar can kill every last one of us, but he'll never take that away from me. I just hope you realize, you're not fighting for Avalon, you're fighting for Vidar's version of it. And so are you, apparently. If being dangerous is all it takes to be hunted, you'd better hope nobody turns their sights on you next. I know what you've done, and I hope you understand the consequences you're bringing upon all of Avalon. But tell me something, how many of us have you killed already? How many names has Vidar whispered in your ear, sending you off like a well-trained hound? You're hunting the children of Morrigan, sure. But what happens when there are no more crows left? Think about it. Will Vidar finally rest? Or will he find another enemy for you to cut through? You're smart, you'll figure it out if you live long enough. But I doubt Vidar will give you the time. Oh, he's more than meets the eye. You see a hunter, a man waging a war, but wars aren't fought without reason. You've killed crows, sure, but have you ever wondered how he always knows where to find them? How deep his knowledge runs? You think he was never one of them? Think about it. If he wasn't, how does he know which threads to pull, which ones to leave untouched? Of course not. You've been killing my brothers, but we've never served under just one hand. Self led one wing of the children, Vidar led another. 2 crows, 2 visions, both playing their own game. You think Vidar was just some stray, hunting us out of vengeance? No. He had his own band, his own fledglings, his own agenda. And now he's making sure his side is the only one left standing. You're not just hunting the children of Morrigan. You're erasing his rivals. Now you know everything. So, what will it be? Do we fight, or do we pretend we never met?
That makes a little bit more sense, honestly. I was wondering why he was... Because he never said he wasn't in the Children of Morgan. He just said he had reason to be killing them. And that gives you a lot more reason of why he would be interested in cleaning them out. I don't know about killing her, though. She seems kind of... She was always nice. I have to worry about him, though. He does seem very...
Well, that's generous. I won't thank you. Mercy given is just another debt waiting to be collected. But if you're sparing me, I suggest you watch your back. If Vidar finds out, you'll be next on his list. Let's hope this nostalgia doesn't get you killed.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Another bug. Another couple of bugs. Ah. Oh, it's a Stagfather shrine? Come back here. Oh no! Oh no! What do you mean, brother?
Did you hear something? Your money or your life?
Who are you? Oh wow.
I'm not beaten yet.
Defiler's bark, dude. Fire ring.
Someone's out there. You'll regret this. I'm not beaten yet. Your guns belong to us now. You are nothing but a... My lucky day. You'll regret this. You'll regret this.
He's right. Scarin's head. Crimson Oracle dagger. Scarin's mask. Crescent Cutter. Who's this?
You're from outside, aren't you? Silly question. You don't look like anyone from the tribes. Tell me, do you know anything about One Eye? Where he's stationed now? Of course. I'm Olwyn of the Spain tribe, though I don't know if they'll let me keep that name after running away like this. But I don't care. My tribe isn't what it used to be. I doubt anyone's still alive anyway. I don't know if I can talk about it. It's still too raw, you know? Something terrible happened. Truly terrible. Our god, the Lord of the Hunt, he got out of wherever he was being kept. And then he did what gods like him do. He hunted. Faithful or not, it didn't matter. There was so much blood. I'm sorry. I can't talk about it. Even under normal circumstances, that would be risky. Our archers would drop you the moment you stepped on our land. I don't know how many are left, but if I were you, I'd go to Gurfhan first. He can give you a pass, so you can visit the tribes without, well, getting shot. So if you value your life, go to the capital first. After that, wander as much as you like. So, about One Eye. No way. He actually pulled it off. I heard rumors he wanted to strike a deal with the Southerners, but I never thought he'd manage it. Well, thank you for the information, and see you in better times.
Another one! We'll save our game this time around. Hey. Alright, minions. Are you ready? Okay. Taste pain, bitch. A new back piece, that's cool. Titanium arrows as well. Uli rags, okay. Alright. The grindstone. Talk.
Mercy, stranger. I beg ye, have mercy on this broken old creature.
What happened to you, brother?
An accursed fool. I once reached for knowledge not meant for me, and I paid for it with my own ruin. This is my shame, my everlasting dishonour, meant to torment me long after the stars above Avalon have all faded out. But no more, I beg ye, no more. Free me. I do not deserve to endure this fate. Help? Even a nameless is more of a dull reader than I am now. They look at me and see that one can be brought even lower than them. So they avert their eyes, fearing that even seeing me might draw misfortune upon themselves. The Gunvalder guard their secrets jealously. I made a mistake by desiring them. I thought I had earned that right. I gave them a son, and that son gave them another. And they were always Gunvalder, never Thoid. I would not dare poison them with my Thoidness under the eye of their giant. But in the end, I was nothing more than an outsider. May mother bless you, stranger. I should have known it would take an outsider for someone to take an interest in my fate. The Gunvalder have taken from me what made me myself. They locked it away in the homes that once belonged to me and my family, forever out of my reach. If you could gather it all and bring it to me, I would be free of this curse. The key, it hangs around my neck. They put it there so that what I crave would always be out of reach. Take it, take it. May it be one less burden I carry. Thank you. I will forever be indebted to you, kindest of strangers.
I wonder if this is a little bit of a trap. We have returned from the world of the dead, the home of our ancestors, to live once more. Thrown among a tribe of seekers, we speak to spirits and serve. We live again, we die again, caught between the realm of non-living and realm of breath. Mathir blessed us, and the dead anointed us. This is the truth of what we are. Boom. Garlic. A man reeking of blood watches the burning homesteads. The harvest is done, yet all is lost. Bones weigh heavy on the scales, shifting blame to two traitors. Their kin will not soon cross into the realm of the ancestors. Peace is not theirs to claim. The blizzard veils the truth. A cunning lie keeps the world suspended in uncertainty. The faithful will be silenced by a handful of gold coins. My father told me that when visions visit our family each evening, it is a sign that something wicked approaches. Anise wrote down a disturbing vision some time ago. I asked her not to show it to anyone among us. Yet the vision is clear. War is coming, and with it death. The winds have changed. They carry the march of armored men and terrible laughter. I prelude to great suffering. Perhaps I should tell Frode, but I must think on this first. If these are nothing more than fevered ravings, I do not wish to trouble the chieftain with meaningless ramblings. Life grows harder for us. People do not understand our family. They come seeking counsel, hoping for a connection to the ancestors. But the weight of it leaves deeper marks on us with each passing day. Indeed. Huh. How come I wasn't able to find him? Him and his pieces. Wonder what exactly I'm looking for.
You have come back. What is mine? What? Do not. I heard the screams and smelled the ash. I wonder where their spirits have wandered, now that there is no one left to keep them company. Go then.
Huh. Maybe it has something to do with the curse. What the heck, brother? One, two. I don't feel like I've missed much in here, to be honest. That's two-handed? Wow. The fact that I haven't found any pieces makes me wonder if I'm doing this right. Like there's a land of the dead that I need to be entering instead. I went at night, didn't see anything. Wolf for Fame. Crimson Oracle Dagger. Dude, Mystic. A brain! It's a good item, is a brain. Poison Knight Gladius. A gem of ice. Sapphire Weave. Another gem of ice. A lucky knife. Gem of carrying. A war club. Poison Knight's Greatsword. +7 Poison Knight's Greatsword, huh? Pretty intense. Need to go sell this stuff. Yeah, let's save our game here.